Welcome to the B Note Real Estate Show. I'm here with my man, the game changer, Mr. Mac Humphrey. What's going on, brother?
Doing it again.
Yeah, I know that's right. It's been a little bit, a couple weeks since we touched base with each other in regards to this video stuff.
I know, but it's always fun. Well, now we've had a couple weeks. We got even more opportunity alerts.
Right.
know?
So, we have seen such a big change in the market, man. You hear all these shows and how everything is going crazy in this market right now.
Yeah.
And we want to just talk about, the current market right now. Just
Yeah.
touch base with everybody, let everybody know what's going on in the current market here. We're gonna just stick with Denver
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
right now.
sure.
I mean, we have the Denver metro area, but we're gonna just stick with Denver since we,
And the good thing is most of Colorado is pretty much the same right now. It's not too far off. So I think
everything is pretty much about the same in regards to numbers.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna break down some numbers for you. What's on the market, what's pending, what's closed, with the percentage of the close. And when we talk about close, it's 0 to 90 days, everybody, because that's when the market really switched over. Like 90 days ago, it just like boom.
Yeah, it was a hard switch at that
It
point.
was just a hard switch.
We were
Boom.
kind of building up with the interest rates
Yeah.
going up, but then I think the real estate really took that boom,
Right.
that switch turned,
So I didn't want to go back 60, they talking about 6 months and all
Yeah,
that other
no.
stuff. I just went to 90 days on this.
Yeah.
So I want to start from the price point of 0 to 500,000 first. From 0 to 500,000. I know we ain't, we have some. I think the low was like 190, but I'm only dealing with single family homes.
Okay, so no condos in?
No condos, no townhomes,
Right.
only single family homes that these numbers are about, which really is an indicator of market, and that's what most people want anyway.
Right.
So right now in Denver, we have 246 active listings.
Okay.
Okay, we have 141 pending listed, which is the property that's currently under contract.
Okay.
So, some properties under contract. That's all in Denver now. And we have, on closings, we have 413 closings in the last 90 days.
413 closings.
413 closings.
Is that up or down from last year?
Oh, that's actually up.
Which is funny, man. It's up.
Days on the market, 44 days on the market for active listings.
That's definitely up to be able to
Yes.
market that long.
44 days on the market for active. That's up. So where are we headed? We headed to closer to that buyer's market. They say, typically when you really hit the buyer's market, you're looking at 90 days. Inventory is still low.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You're
yeah.
talking about 246 active listings.
Yeah.
And all of
Yeah, and for as many
Denver.
people as we have in
Yes,
Denver,
it's
how
the-
many houses we have in Denver, for sure, that's still low.
So from original price to close price, it's a 7% drop.
Mm.
Now that's pretty significant.
Yeah.
7% drop. Because we used to be in above price or right
Right,
there,
right.
stabilized with that 100%. It's a 7% drop in the last 90 days.
Yeah. Well, what that tells me is, for you home buyers out there or people still looking, that there's huge opportunity. So don't let the news and all that scare you off. I always use the term date the rate, marry the house.
Right.
Okay, date the rate, marry the house. If anything, use it to your advantage. Get out there and really start actively looking. Get with a real estate agent like David that really is down to look for the deals, because people are willing to negotiate right now.
They're willing to negotiate. There's no more, I'm not doing anything on the
Right.
inspections. I'm not
Right.
giving no seller concessions. Seller concessions are happening right now.
Right, and
You know.
and they, honestly, man, they should be, to get back to a stable market, to where using the word fair, I don't know if that's appropriate or not, but you know what? I just, for me, I see it where it should be a negotiation getting in there, and anybody that is looking at selling their house right now, they have made a ton of money, most likely, over the past few
Oh,
years.
absolutely.
Okay, so to give up a few, hey, I think it's okay to be able to get out there and move on.
Okay.
So.
So now we're going to that next level from 500 to 750,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the average price on there was 612,000 on the average price between 500 and 750. So I went there.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have 390 active listings,
Uh-huh.
even more so.
Yeah.
We have 161 that's pending, and we have 604 closings. So that's that. You know, the average price I believe in Denver is around that 618,
Yeah, 618.
618 or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's where most of the houses sold. So in the last 90 days, each month at least 200 closings per month. So,
Right.
and that price point it was a lot of closings.
Yeah.
And from original price to close price, so 4%. So it was a drop at 4%.
And so I'm gonna do this.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Go
do
ahead.
it again. For buyers out, for sellers out there, I'm gonna switch it up. Now I work with a lot of buyers, but I'm gonna switch it up. Sellers out there, instead of always, having to lower your price, you can help the buyer out in different ways. And I think it's through the seller concession piece where you can help them buy down their rate, because obviously rates are a little higher. So with rates being higher, that means their payment is higher, and that's where people start to back off, because that's where I see them in my office, and they start to get like, oh, well, that payment's $400 more than what I thought it was gonna be.
Right.
When you can actually do those seller concessions, and you can still make your profit and still, get what, your home is worth, and then help that person, because saving $400 in a monthly payment is a huge, huge swing right there. So for sellers out there, I hope you're listening and talk to your real estate agents and talk to your lenders about, hey, what does that look like? Because again, we're back to negotiating.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
and
absolutely.
We haven't had to in so long.
Well, I didn't even say days on the market is 48 days. So what they said is, be patient. There's no more. Most of the time when people come, they go and look at several homes now.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think that I have to give you an offer at that day
Yeah. Yes.
or that weekend. Buyers are being patient now. They can get to actually look at several homes now and find a house that they really want. Then I just need to get, because that's the only one that's available.
Yeah, and then it's that with them, right? What's in it for me?
Exactly.
As a buyer, what's in it for me? And if again, back to like the concessions piece, if I see that this person offered me a concession at $700,000, I'm gonna buy it at $700,000. This person I'm buying at $700,000. This person's gonna give me $10,000 worth of seller concessions.
Right.
I'm probably gonna move over there.
Right.
So
the next one, we going up, everybody. 750,000 to 1 mil. 751 mil. The average price is 837. Okay. 186 that's available right now.
How many?
186
Okay.
that's available right now.
Okay.
113 that's pending. That's
Okay.
under contract.
Okay.
And 324 closes. So roughly around 105 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or more so each month in the last 90 days closing. What's the original price to close price? 4%. 4%.
So it's not moving down as much as
No.
the lower price point.
Yeah, well, people gotta live.
Yeah.
4%.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Man.
I mean, compared to where some people made up to 18%. So, in regards to the home prices, the average price what people made, from the previous year was up 18%.
18 to 24 in some areas.
Yeah, depends on where.
Depends on where it was,
Depends on what areas are.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much roughly around the same days on market, 47 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
47 days. So be patient. Sellers, be patient. Buyers, you can actually find, if you got a good realtor, he'll find you something, and he'll take care of you to help offset some of those, those lender fees and everything else if you work it out right.
Yeah, just any costs that are related. I mean, there's not a lot. There's costs that are related to buying it, but it's, you're gonna pay your taxes, you're gonna pay your insurance, you're gonna do stuff like that. But you can get some help with those things right now, and I think it's incredible that you can. I know another number I'm gonna throw out there on top of these is appreciation. Okay,
Yes.
I always talk about, and we talk about on the show, is how to create wealth through real estate. And one that we just talked about is over the next year, appreciation isn't looked at to be skyrocketed, because we're seeing these things drop down a little bit, which is fine. But over the next 5 years, we see that number go up drastically. And that's because of what's happening in our marketplace. You see it now go from, really lower percent of appreciation to over a 5-year period, like close to 20%. Okay, so I don't know about you all that are watching, but it's not a lot of investments where you can come in and go, you know what, I'm gonna put my money here and in 5 years I'm gonna make 20%. That's a big, on a $500,000 home, 20% is $100,000. By just doing what you would have to do if you stayed anywhere else. If you rented, you'd be just giving that money away.
Right.
Okay. So, I want to have, and I'm sure you want to have a roof over top of your head. You might as well be making money
Right.
while you're having that roof over your head. So, huge opportunities, I still think, in the marketplace.
Now we're going to the upper class. We go 1 million to 5 million. But the average price, I believe, is around 1,600,000. 1,700,000, because it's 1,697,000. So,
Okay.
So we have 216 active listings there. We have 104 that's under contract, and we have 285 that close. Not bad, not bad at all.
No.
And from original price to close price, 5%.
Okay.
Now the days on market went up a little bit, 51 days. Almost 2 months.
Yeah.
But it's a higher price point.
You think that's due to some folks coming in a little bit higher than they should have came in?
It was always.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say when prices was, as my neighbor price was at this,
Right.
now the market
6
has
months
changed.
ago, right?
Yeah. So my house should be worth this because my house is better.
Yeah.
Well, the market has changed since then.
Yeah.
And having them understand what the true market price. So make sure you get a realtor right now to give you an accurate assessment in the last 90 days. Will give you a more better idea where the market is really at right now.
Well, and it's eye-opening too on both fronts, from real estate side to interest rates to bonds, stocks and bonds. All that stuff is very, up and down.
Right.
And what we like to think is that it continues to just go up. It doesn't. What goes up must come down, right, at some point in time.
The great part is, just think about it. It's only, we was talking about roughly from 200 to 300 active listings in Denver. Depends on where price point you were at.
Mm-hmm.
That's not much.
No, it's not a lot.
So inventory is still limited. So what do you think gonna happen if the first part of the year interest rates start to drop a little bit?
It's like a sale.
And then everybody gonna be blow up. Boom.
Yeah, everybody hits the
I
market.
need to get these houses.
More
The
competition.
interest rates to drop. Let's go get them now. Boom, 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 boom. Guess what's gonna happen?
More competition.
People want to be here in Denver.
Yeah.
People are still moving here.
Yeah.
So all the people who's waiting gonna say, I want to get it now. The interest rates are drop. I want to go get it now where I can still get a great deal. Bomb, and then we have a boom again.
Then we hit a boom again. Then we possibly hit that boom again. So I would say, again, I'm an opportunity guy.
Yes.
The opportunity is, while, hey, everybody's a little bit cautious right now. When most people are cautious is when the winners win.
Well, right now, I have a whole bunch of investors that's calling me, looking for homes right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Because they know how to play the money.
They know how to play the money.
Just play the money game. You get in there right now while everybody else is backing off, because as soon as the news changes, everybody else springs forward, and now you have more competition. Now you're back to where we're like, oh, I need $25,000 above what my loan will cover. And now we're back in that market where it's very hard to play, So I love it right now.
We talking about Denver here. We talking about this market. Now, other markets around the United States, they're different.
Yeah.
But this is a place where people want to reside. This is the place where they want to catch that light rail.
Well, look out there.
Oh,
Look at the mountains. Look at the mountains. You can see them
beautiful
out there.
views of the mountains. This is the time if you want to get in a certain area, and that area was never available to you before because people was doing crazy price hops, paying $50,000 over.
Yeah.
This is your time to go. Actually, let's go try to see if we can get it, and hopefully those prices continue to drop, or not drop, But the interest rates, I'm
Right,
sorry,
right.
the interest rates start to drop a little bit,
Right.
and then
Yeah, because we're not.
now you're in that area that you always
that
wanted to
you
be
wanted
on.
to be in. And the thing is we have to be careful that we don't talk about depreciation, because we're not depreciating. We're just not appreciating as fast. Those are two very different concepts. you
And the
know?
market is correcting itself a little bit. too.
Exactly. It's just, yeah.
It's correcting itself
Yeah.
a little bit also too. So, guys, hopefully we gave you something that you can think about
And just coming,
kick around.
yeah, and we're just coming from a place of wanting to help. I mean, I always tell people our job, and the reason why we've been able to do it for so long, is it's not about selling you a thing. It's about educating you to
It's all
put you
about-
in a better position down the road.
True.
That's the truth, right?
True.
Right here. There's no used car salesman here. This is about giving you the information
Right.
to make the right decisions, as opposed to the fear and gloom and doom and all that you see on TV. And this is where you're gonna get it.
All right, what you gonna give me your information?
Man, I already gave it to him before. No, I'm
Ah.
just Game Changers Lending. I'm Mac Humphrey, and you can reach me at 720-771-1308. We will put that below too.
David Babiner, Caldwell Banker Realty. Phone numbers 303-903-0395. Hashtag the real estate man 247. Have a blessed day, everyone.